I got a guest joining me, my boy Lamont Tyson, coming through to talk NFL. I'm gonna teach him a couple things tonight.
Well, I'm ready to learn, Sensei. Please teach me good.
No problem, young Padawan.
Wax on, wax off, brother. Wax on, wax off.
Exactly. We're gonna get it nice and shiny. All right, so what did you think about week 1? And I know you happy about your little Dolphins, but that's gonna be a fish out of water by the time the rest of the league get warmed up.
God.
Goldfish don't last long when you get a goldfish.
I don't understand how you can even tune your mouth up to talk about fish out of water when your Bears is caught in a bear trap in the city.
It's just the first game. We ain't got Marshall Fields on sale yet right now. Justin Fields. Okay. When he gets in, what's going to happen? We going to have a field day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. We going to see. I'm waiting on it now. I'm waiting on it.
There you go. So, other than you happy about your Dolphins, I mean, anything you want to talk about on week 1 that stood out?
It was an interesting week 1. There was a lot of highs. There was a lot of lows. I was completely shocked by the way Green Bay got their asses beat. I was completely shocked that Pittsburgh beat Buffalo in Buffalo the way they did. I was intrigued by the Monday night game because, when we got off and my daughter went to sleep, I caught that because it was in overtime, Jay. And as I'm looking at that game, bro, Lamar and the Ravens actually thought they won the game in regulation, like that last second. Come to find out, they go call up New York, and it didn't happen like that. And the Raiders is just moving down the field, just chucking the ball away, and they knew $2.3 billion stadium, just chucking it away. And your boy throws a damn interception in the end zone. Derek Carr did.
Yeah.
So the Ravens get the ball back, and I'm thinking, okay, they're going to finish this thing off. Lamar turns the ball over again, man. And I don't really have a dog in that fight, but since I'm going to be at the Las Vegas game when they play the Dolphins next week, I really want to see the Raiders come in on a losing streak. Maybe we can suck the confidence out of them, and then we can get there, and the Dolphins can just whip them with their tail.
Hey, sound good. Yeah. One thing I'm going to point out that I want to take away from this week is what the hell is with all of these quarterbacks with 50-plus attempts? That's crazy. It's like the running game is none of Derek Carr. 56 attempts. What is it? Dak Prescott, over 50 attempts. I mean, it was just crazy how many, quarterbacks had 50-plus attempts this
Buffalo quarterback. He had 50, but here's the problem. The running game was working for them.
Yeah, it was. He had a good running game.
Yeah, and then when they start trying to throw the balls, when they got to start getting that ass beat. Jay, the league is basically trying to, I don't want to say they're trying to make football tag. I'm not going to go that far. But they have made it so much of a quarterback-driven league that you've devalued the running back.
They have.
Ain't nobody trying to be ground and pound, steel curtain defense, smash mouth football. They're not really doing that no more because these rules so much favor the offense that most offensive coaches are saying we might as well pass it.
But let me ask you this, though. I'm old school. Right. I think that the run opens up the pass with the play action. You wear down the D. They don't know what you're going to do. You run it, then you pass it. You may still be pass offense, but you got to open it up that way. Just like I look at basketball, you pound inside to open up the outside.
They ain't doing that stuff no more, J-Mo. I mean, I would agree with you. And now, if I was coaching or a GM, I would build my team in the essence of the old school, whether it's basketball or football. That's how I would build my team. And nowadays, you know what qualifies basically as an extension of the running game? Throwing screens and throwing in the flat.
Yeah.
And so it's still a pass for the quarterback, but in essence, it's really just a run play. It's almost a lateral, to be honest with you.
Right.
And that's what a lot of teams are doing. So, for example, Tom Brady had damn near 50 attempts, but he threw 15 screens.
Right. Like this right here is 7 players with 49 or more attempts. I mean, if you throw in Justin Herbert with the Chargers, he threw 47. You got 47 for Justin. Kirk Cousins, 49. Brady with 50. Trevor Lawrence, 51. Josh Allen, 51. Derek Carr, 56. Jared Goff, 57. And Dak, 58. Dak already got shoulder pains in Hard Knocks. You gonna make this man throw 58 times when you got Ezekiel Elliott? You give him 11 attempts? Really? 58? That's almost every possession you threw it.
And there's about 3 quarterbacks on that list that I would say the more you keep the ball out of their hands, the greater your chances are of winning. And so Jared Goff, keep the ball out of his hands. Derek Carr, I'm iffy with him because sometimes he can't fuck. Trevor Lawrence is a damn rookie. There is no situation where Trevor Lawrence should be throwing the football more than 25 times starting his career out. No way. Just no way. Man.
What I mean, you think? Go ahead.
This is what the league want, though, J-Mo. That's what they want. That's what they want.
What you think about Jameis Winston? I mean, he had a bad year as far as interceptions with Tampa Bay, but he threw for the most yards. He's always had great arm strength, and I think he got that gunslinger mentality of trying to do too much, and it backfires, and took the blame. But under the right coaching, he really had a great showing with the Saints. What you think about him?
I mean, I 100% agree it was the coaching. In Tampa Bay, the coach was the type of coach that wants you to no risk it, no biscuit, meaning that coach like to have 3-4 bombs every quarter. He wants you to have 3 or 4 deep attempts, 25 yards plus attempts every quarter. And Sean Payton offense, for the type of guy that Jameis is almost a match in heaven. So I'm rooting for Jameis. As long as Jameis can keep those turnovers down, and it looks like Sean Payton has taught him, look, use your seams, use your flats. You ain't always got to be trying to go over the top unless it's one-on-one. I think he could be an MVP candidate, and I love every bit of it because I can't stand Tom Brady in Tampa Bay, and I want their asses to lose. So, Jameis, I'm cheering for you. I might even have to come back down to New Orleans before this year is up and check you out, brother. But go ahead and get that MVP.
Definitely. And another thing, everybody get his rookie card while it's still not too high, because it's a chance that it's going to skyrocket. Don't forget, he was the #1 overall pick, and that ain't by mistake. And him having that year of watching Drew Brees do it the right way, he only had 20 attempts. It's thunderstorming over here. I don't know if y'all picking it up on the mic, but I thought the bomb just dropped a second ago. But he had only 20 attempps. He threw for only 148 yards, but they was 5 touchdowns, and he made 14 of them with 0 sacks, 92.5 QBR. And here's how I like the ball. Kamara, 20 attempts, 83 yards. Troy Jones, 11 carries, 50 yards. Jameis even had 6 for 37. So they pounded them. You know what I mean? Green Bay didn't know what's happening, and you spoke about it earlier about how to keep it out of people's hands. You got to keep it out of A-Rod's hands. He only had 28 attempts. You got rookies throwing it for 50. You know they would have wanted him to throw more, and he only had 130 yards, 2 NOs. He got, once you get behind, you feel that pressure. Then you start trying to make plays happen, whereas you may not have did that if you wasn't behind.
And what was Green Bay's time of possession? What was the time of possession on these? Did they show you that?
Let's see. Let me go on down here. I probably have to go to the team stats.
No, you ain't gotta look it up, but I guarantee you, with all the rushing that New Orleans did, they possessed the ball a longer amount of time than what Green Bay did. And that's exactly what you want when you got a quarterback like A-Rod.
Damn right. Look, Green Bay time of possession, 25-24. They had it for 34-36, damn near 10 minutes longer.
Wow.
10 minutes more they had the ball. Wow. And so that's what some people, I ain't going to say his name, one of my friends that come on the show, he don't get about the running game. And when I was talking about Ezekiel Elliott and how when the game was going with that Tampa Bay Dallas, I said this is going to come down to whoever got the ball last going to win it, because nobody is keeping the ball out the other person's hand. Mm-hmm. And you keep 10 minutes to your, that's like having a 10-minute head start almost.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's 10 minutes you keeping they MVP quarterback on the bench.
Yep. Cold.
Yep.
Wearing out their defense. They tired by the end of the game. They done played all these plays, 10 minutes more on the field. They wore out, and that's what the score shows. Look, everybody fresh, 3-0. Second quarter, everybody still 75%, 14-3. Mm-hmm. You get to the third quarter, they had 50%, another 7-0. Now the defense is at what, 25%? They dropped another 14 on them.
They wore them out, man. They just wore them out. But at the end of the day, I will give Aaron Rodgers credit for one thing. Like he said, this is just game number 1. It's only 4% of the season. But also at the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers, if you at the end of your season and you clinging by a win to maybe be home field, maybe even get in the playoffs, these early games that you lose, they count on the back end if you don't take care of your business from this point going forward.
That's true. That's true, because like you say, if it come down to the end of the season and you got a tie, you'd be wishing you was better, prepared.
Yep.
Game in week 1, especially with division rivalries and everything.
Oh,
exactly. And now it's an extra, a 17-game season now?
It's an extra game on you. You got an extra game.
Yeah. So,
but I'm interested in this. I'm excited for, man, I'm secretly rooting for Jameis. Well, I'm not, it's not even a secret. I want to see this dude do real good. And that should be a good rivalry down in that NFC South. Tampa Bay and New Orleans. They're going to see each other twice. And I'm looking forward to that be a heavy-hitting game. Jameis want to say something to that organization like, F y'all. Y'all got rid of me because y'all, because of your coaching style and your play calling. You brought Tom Brady in. You tried the same play style on him. Then he said, I can't do this. Then you acquiesce to what he likes. Why you couldn't do that with me? So he going to want some get back. So I'm interested to see how it go when he get down there. And I hope he show out.
Definitely. Now, let me ask you about this Steelers and Bills.
Yep.
A lot of people was talking about Josh Allen this, Josh Allen that. Big Ben, Big Ben ain't no good. Big Ben is an old school player. Okay, Josh Allen is a one-time done it so far. 1.5? I'm not going to hate on Josh Allen, but he ain't done it long enough for me to get the pom-poms out either. Okay, and we saw that Josh Allen, another 51 attempts. He threw and hit only 30, so 21 attempts was in the air. And he had 3 sacks for 16 yards, so that brought him down to 254 instead of the 270. He had a 40 QBR, 40 out of 100. Now Big Ben QBR wasn't that great, 28.5, but he only threw for 32, hit 18. He only had 11 yards on the sack out of 2. He threw for 1 touchdown. They got the win. And Mike Tomlin is an underrated coach, probably one of the greatest of all time. It's a shame he only got that 1 Super Bowl win. The man never had a losing season.
Never.
Had 2 ties, but some people made a career out of tying. So
some people made a career out of losing.
Yeah, for real. I mean, what was Jeff Fisher? How did he stay as a head coach for so long?
The good old boy. That was the good old boy handout.
Thank you for 20 years.
20 years, and he's the losing record coach.
Right. He had a couple good years with Aaron McNair. That's it.
That's it.
Anyway, they had Najee Harris. He had 16 carries, 45 yards, only 2.8. So they didn't really have too much offense spectacular, but they led with the defense. Couple people with 10 tackles, 7. What do you think about how Josh Allen performed against a good defense in Pittsburgh?
I feel like Josh Allen is okay, but I felt like last year Anglo-Saxons is clamoring to find their next great white hope, and they want it to be Josh Allen because he can throw the ball far, he can run, and he's got a lot of characteristics that they would normally associate with a black guy, and they want him to be the next face of the league since Tom Brady. At some point in time, Tom Brady is going to be out in this league.
Gotcha.
And I'm not saying that I'm not wishing injury on him, but this is a car crashing sport, and it's only going to take one good hit for his 45-year-old ass to be done and call it a quit. And if he get a bad enough injury, even if he do want to come back, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers might not sign him back. They might be like, we need to retool, regroup, and keep moving. But back to Josh Allen. He had a good season, but they hyped this season up more than what it was, put him in the MVP race because they just looking for somebody to step in and be the next Tom Brady, face of the league. That's a white dude.
Big Ben had Singletary run for 11 carries, 72 yards, 6.5.
And guess when he did? He did most of that damage in the first half. I don't know what the hell they did when they came out at halftime. Because I was sitting back with my homeboy eating wings and drinking Pepsi Colas, and we looking at what? Damn, Buffalo, you throwing every play now? Every play you're gonna throw the football. It just turned into a clown show, man. Big Ben started doing Big Ben things. Now that he done got his shoulder and his elbow fixed, he looking okay. Right. And I'm not even a Big Ben fan like that because I felt like he got a little bit of that homeboy treatment, which he did, but I mean, I digress.
Especially with his controversies, but
that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
For him, it's easy to sweep that shit under the rug.
Right.
But we still to this day we got people who hate Michael Vick more than Donald Trump. But I ain't even gonna go all the way there. I'm gonna keep it on football.
Right.
On
but football, also think about what's going on with Deshaun Watson. And that's basically the similar situation as Big Ben. So we'll see.
Very similar. And people might not want to hear this, but it's the truth. Some of it is the truth. Maybe Deshaun is culpable on some of those, and on some of them, the girls were just like, "I want to do this, let's do it." And now all of a sudden, that a case has been built, they just coming out and saying, "You know what? I'm gonna jump on this bandwagon. The more the merrier. The more we might get them in trouble." And really, J-Mo, what it is, they're not after him criminally. They're after him civilly.
Right.
A civil case is all about money.
Yep.
It's all it's about.
And they got probably feelings involved, and he played them.
Exactly.
Didn't do what they thought. And I'm not saying he right for that, but at the same time, what did they thought? I mean, it's a little complicated.
Yeah, it's some complexities to it.
Right.
I mean, me and you've been around the block long enough to know how human interaction works.
Right.
And especially when you start talking about this many people. I mean, we can't even get this many people to, go to the grocery store and get a damn banana. Right. Let alone you got this many people talking about, oh yeah, he forced me to rub into
Right. Yeah, that's questionable, but yeah.
But his backup stepped in and did a good job. Tyrod Taylor looked good out there against Jacksonville. He did.
Yeah, definitely. I like Tyrod Taylor, and he should be a starting quarterback somewhere, man. Definitely. I mean, everybody is going for the new flashy toy with, these number 1 picks they getting and stuff because they could use them for that 4-year window and abuse them. But Tyrod Taylor would be a very sought after quarterback if it wasn't for that going on and everybody getting those picks. And before I move on from this game, like you said, the first half when he got these yards and them carries, they was up 10-0. Second half, they get blown out.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Why you go away from that? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. And what you think about the Falcons and the Eagles, man? I don't think that Matt Ryan still got the goods, especially without Julio Jones. Big L thinks Matt Ryan still is a top 5, top 10 quarterback. I think he's insane with that. I don't think Matt Ryan's even top 10 anymore. He's already been a stationary quarterback. And so one-dimensional. But he's not the worst. But I would take Tyrod Taylor over Matt Ryan right now, actually.
Well, let's just say that we say Matt Ryan is a top 15 quarterback just for the sake of your homie. Let's just say we go with that.
All right.
The defense is the worst in the NFL.
Yes.
It don't matter how good your quarterback is. You can't have the worst. You at least your defense at least need to be in the top 10, top 15. Maybe in the top 20 if you got an MVP quarterback. But you can't be the absolute trash defense in all the NFL with a quarterback the caliber of Matt Ryan, because he's not a top 12 or 13 quarterback no more. He's not. I can name you 13 quarterbacks better than him. And probably in one division, I can name that many. The NFC, probably. Oh, well, there you go. You already got it. You already got it pulled up.
Do you think on this top 10, this is how Madden rated the top 10 quarterbacks, and Big L was saying Dak shouldn't be over Matt Ryan, which was crazy.
What?
Exactly.
What?
Exactly. And I think Lamar got that 91 because of his wheels, because his accuracy is not there.
Lamar should not be higher than Deshaun Jackson in no circumstance. No circumstance.
Deshaun Watson, yeah. Deshaun Watson is more accurate than Lamar by far.
Yep.
Dak is probably better than Josh Allen. He's done it longer.
Yep. I would shift that around too. I would move Dak up a little higher. Ryan Tannehill, I'm iffy on that, bro.
Me too. That's another one and done it.
I would bump him out of there, to be honest.
Yeah, and you saw him firsthand in the Dolphins. He couldn't do nothing. He had one good year in Tennessee, and now they got him as a top 10 quarterback. No.
Yeah, and you know they probably banking on the fact that they got Julio, and Julio ain't do nothing this game. Titans got their ass beat.
Yep. They didn't even throw it to him enough. We can get into that after this, but they didn't even use him.
Right.
They didn't even use him. So I don't know about this list. What about Patrick Mahomes? Is he a 99? Is he one away from perfect?
Yeah, I would give that to Patrick Mahomes. 100%.
Okay. All right. What about Aaron Rodgers and Brady? Is Brady a 97? He can't even run.
No, him and Aaron Rodgers need to be switched.
I would say the same thing. I would give Rodgers the 97 or even a 98, and I would give Brady about a 95.
Right. I would put, if this was my list, it'd be Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, then Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Then Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah. You mean Watson?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Deshaun Watson. Yeah.
He probably wish his last name was Jackson right now with all the stuff with all the going on.
I'm sure one of them women last name is Jackson, and he probably screaming, "I'm sorry, Miss Jackson."
Woo! And Bat was saying that he confessed or something via text. This the thing. If those women were really wrong, it wouldn't be a civil. It would be a criminal.
Absolutely.
You know, that's 100%. The thing. So why are you just trying to get money? If this person is a criminal and was really wrong, put them in jail.
Honestly, J-Mo, they could do both.
Yeah.
They could do both.
They want that money first, though.
Right, but they just going for that money right now. Yeah. They just going for that money. But at the same time, Deshaun got to know better in terms of the volume of therapists he's doing all this stuff with. He got to know better than that. You know, you got to find like one or two that you can trust that's doing the job, stick with them. And you can't be going out here having this many different encounters, because outside looking in, it does look bad. Yeah. Whether you've done something wrong or not, it still looks bad.
Right. Plus, these guys got to keep in mind, they not just women, and you're not just a man no more. You're a walking lottery ticket to some people's eyes. You just are.
Exactly.
It just is, man. A lot of people, that's how they may see you, and that's unfortunate, and that's not right, and that's not fair. And I'm not saying that don't mean you still can't do somebody wrong, but you could have been a regular guy and did her wrong, and she might just ghost you or stop talking to you like that.
Exactly.
Whereas now it's a bigger thing because it's money on the line. So that's life.
But Miami's still secretly behind closed doors saying that we wouldn't mind having Deshaun.
Hey, I wouldn't mind him either if we didn't have Fields. I would like him on my team.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So Big L was saying he wouldn't want Deshaun Watson. He'd rather keep Jalen Hurts. What would you do?
That's not even a question for me. Deshaun Watson is a proven commodity.
Exactly.
And he's only 25 years old. Quarterbacks can clearly play at a high level. Probably you still got 10 more years left with Deshaun.
At minimum.
Yeah, at minimum. So I would get rid of Jalen Hurts and I would get Deshaun.
Yeah, definitely. Now let me ask you this before I take this down. Is it anybody on this list that you would take off and put on?
Matt Ryan got to go. Ryan Tannehill got to go. Lamar Jackson got to go. I would put Justin Herbert on the list.
Okay.
And let me see here.
What about old boy in Arizona? What's his name?
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. I like him.
Yeah,
he's coming. Is he at least an 85?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's definitely an 85. He's definitely. But then I got to put one more up there. And I put Jameis up there.
I was gonna ask you that too.
I'll put Jameis. So I'll go ahead and because look, man, Jameis. Don't forget, Jameis threw for over 5,000 yards.
Yeah.
It's just that he had a bunch of interceptions. So the man can throw the ball. He's just got to tone down on the turnover. We can't be having McDonald's on the football field, no apple turnover.
Right. Now, what would you rate him? I would say Jameis was an 85 in Tampa Bay, at least an 83.
Oh, yeah. Easy 85.
Yeah.
I would give Kyler an 87. And I would give Justin Herbert an 87. Yeah. Take Lamar off the list. I can't do nothing with Lamar. Lamar too one-dimensional for me, man. I'm not trying. He's just way too one-dimensional for me. I mean, I'm rooting for the brother, but you've got to be able to make simple passes when it ain't no blitz in your face. It's an easy little hitch route. It's an easy little shallow cross. You got to be able to make those passes.
Damn right. I mean, he really only got MVP for those that don't realize it is because he rushed for 1,000 yards as a quarterback.
Right.
He didn't throw a lot of interceptions. Had a same reason why Cam Newton got MVP that year because he had a hell of a rushing year and he threw for a nice amount of touchdowns. And that was his only really great year, truthfully.
That's it.
Because he never was an accurate quarterback, which is why he can't find a job today.
Exactly. Well, not only that, but he's weird. I mean, and when I say weird, you're free to be who you want to be.
Right.
But at the same time, if your talent level don't supersede whatever baggage you have, ain't nobody gonna mess with you.
Yeah.
Now, if he was a clean cut Donovan McNabb type of black dude, he probably would have a job, at least a backup. But Cam Newton is a former MVP. He's very eccentric. Let me use big folks' words. And a lot of people don't want to deal with his eccentricism on their football team. So that's why but somebody gonna get hurt, Jay. He gonna get a job. Somebody gonna get hurt.
Now let me ask you this. Do you think him not wanting to take the vaccine matters? I mean, it's a lot of players that still don't want to take the vaccine in the NFL. The NBA said they're not going to mandate it, where the NFL pretty much done went to the goal line in football terms, so to speak, as far as about to make it a mandate. So do you think that matters, that he won't take the vaccine?
100% it matters. Because like I said, his talent don't supersede all the baggage. If his talent was on that part of he just came off an MVP year, people would tolerate the weirdness and him not wanting to take the vaccine. But part of his personality of being weird is some of the reason why he ain't taking the vaccine. And if I just made the case that people don't want to deal with him because of his weirdness, they certainly ain't going to deal with him possibly risking getting the team in trouble with the league and losing the game. So, no, that's definitely a part of it. And I've even heard some coaches come out and say that.
Right. Yeah, that's true, man. And the NFL is not like the NBA, folks, because it takes too many moving parts to be successful. Yeah, a quarterback may be the most important, but you need the defense. You need the big boys in the middle. I call them the big fat boys, you know, offensive line and the D line, you know, because you can have the greatest quarterback, but if he don't have a line, he's running for his life.
Yeah, you need them hogs.
Yeah,
you need them hogs.
Yeah, look what happened to Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl when his line was injured. He running for his life, couldn't do nothing. So it's a lot of moving parts, whereas one star with a lot of talent could change a team overnight in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got too much stuff to do. So if you want to get him, as long as your talent level, like Lamont say, they've shown this time and time again with the NFL. What's his name? Wide receiver with all the talent from Pittsburgh now with
Antonio Brown. You can take it back. You can go back to Randy Moss.
T.O. I mean, list goes on, man.
Charles Haley with the Cowboys. Michael Irvin with the Cowboys and his cocaine issue. If your talent supersedes your baggage, they'll deal with you.
Right. Yep. That's true. That's true. So, you know, they don't do that once your talent level fades in the NFL at all. Hell, Dez Bryant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing that's coincidental is, I don't know, but all those guys were black dudes too that we named. So I'm just saying, is that a coincidence? I don't know. But you better not be eccentric.
Right.
You know,
or if you're gonna be eccentric, you damn well better be one of the top 10 in the league.
For real, and stay that way.
Right.
You know, so and here's another thing. Lamar, he threw for the 3,000 yards and 36 and 6. You know, it wasn't too bad. He wasn't the worst accuracy, 66%. This definitely ain't MVP numbers. 36 and 6 is great though. But
yeah, that's good. That's pretty good.
But when you throw in 1,200 rushing yards and 7 TDs, that's what does it.
Yeah, that's the icing on the cake.
Yeah. So, you know, the same thing I tell people. He's an athlete, but when players' athleticism goes, where is your talent now?
Right.
Same with Cam Newton. Cam no longer can run. He didn't have the accuracy built up like he was supposed to. And now, where is he now that he doesn't have the athleticism? Like you say, he may still get a job with the injuries and things. But if he would have had his accuracy built up, like, say, a McNabb, he wouldn't be waiting like that. So, you know, we'll see.
And he might be going to Washington to reunite with his old coach because old Fitzmagic, he done ran out of magic. The same hip injury that Bo Jackson and Tua Tagovailoa got, that's what Fitzmagic just got in week 1. Yeah, man.
They pulled his,
they screwed his hip, man. And so
Tua had that injury?
Yeah, Tua had that injury in college.
I didn't know that was the same injury, though. I knew he had a hip injury. I didn't know he had that bionic bow.
Yep. But, you know.
Wow. With the medicine of today, they can fix it better.
Exactly. He healed up, man, in 12 months, literally.
Wow. You know what? That's very depressing because for those who don't know, Bo Jackson was one of the most amazing athletes ever on any field.
Ever.
And for him to be robbed of playing again, basically, he couldn't play football no more, and he couldn't run in baseball.
Nope.
People,
when they think of two-sport athletes, they think of Deion.
Right.
But before Deion, there was Bo Jackson.
And they were actually at the same time, but Bo was first.
Yeah.
But Deion was never a Pro Bowler or an All-Star at the same time. He never made All-Star in baseball.
No.
Bo made All-Star in both.
Both.
and never played a full season in either. So picture that. You can come in and play 3/4 of a season and still be an all-star.
Right. I remember, man, I've got a Bo Jackson rookie card in here. I'll never give up. And I've also got a card. Do you remember when Bo Jackson ran up the wall to catch a ball? I got that card too, man. Iconic Bo Jackson.
Yeah, Bo Jackson for our childhood days was larger than life. He was as big as Michael Jordan.
For a little while, they had a TV show together.
Yeah.
And Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah. Gretzky. Yeah. Bo was the representative for football and baseball.
Yeah.
And Mike was for basketball. It was Pro Stars.
Pro Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Bionic Bo, man. I was so happy when he came to the White Sox that year. And we was going to win the World Series, I do believe, but we went on strike. I believe it was in 94. Baseball went on strike with the White Sox in first place. And Bo was not the same. He wasn't. Mm-hmm. But he still hit like 8 home runs in limited action. And, I mean, it was electric having Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, Robert Victor, all the, man.
Woo.
I went to a couple of them games, man. I was like, man, we about to win it all. And baseball went on strike, man. That was a herder, man. That was sad.
And that was the same year Michael Jordan had took a hiatus and tried to play baseball.
Right. It's just, at the same time, because they tried to bring Mike and cross the lines to play, and Mike said he ain't going to do it. But they did let him play one game, the Crosstown Classic with the White Sox versus Cubs. But, you know, it wasn't the same because everybody was on strike, but he did come up and play. But
right.
Yeah, man, that was something. We got Big L in the building.
Yo, what's up? What's up, man?
What up? All right, man. Now you a big time Philadelphia fan. We already had to get on you for not wanting to. Yeah, you done took it too far. We already had to get on you earlier about not wanting to take Deshaun Watson over Jalen Hurts. Here's your chance to explain. Please, why would you not want Deshaun Watson over Jalen Hurts?
Well, my opinion, I just feel like we should groom what we got, man. I wanted them to keep the same team, and I wasn't wrong. Jalen Hurts is young. You know what I'm saying? He's young. He's fresh, man. Just mold him. I don't want no celebrities on the team. Actually, the team we got now is a bunch of no-names almost. I swear. Think about it. Besides maybe Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham, they won a Super Bowl back in the day, and they've been there for years. But at the same time, most of these dudes are young, no names. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I want to groom. I want to grow. It's called rebuilding. What we got with Deshaun Watson is bringing somebody over here that already got a name, already got problems, media, all this extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. He'll be nice. He'll be nice with Nick Sirianni, but at the same time, I want to groom what we got. This is Jalen Hurts' team. That's it. And I wasn't wrong.
Do you think that Watson could still help your rebuild process faster?
Yeah, but that'll be disrespectful. I'm an Eagles fan to the day I die, bro. But at the same time, if they pick up Deshaun Watson, bro, and bench Hurts, I'm gonna be I'm gonna lose respect for the organization, bro. Seriously,
I don't see how they could do that. They would have to get rid of Jalen Hurts if they get Deshaun Watson.
There you go, because Jalen Hurts probably got a girl, got a mama that's like, are you serious? They did the same thing to Nick Foles. Get out of there, man. Get the hell out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's how, for real. My mom and my girl would be like, they benched you. They did the same thing to Nick Foles. Bye. That's your career in Philly is over, man. Get the hell out of there.
Now, you know I want to see what is your boy Jalen Hurts going to do when he play a defense that's not ranked last in the NFL. So that's all I'm waiting to see. Because Atlanta defense is dead last in all the NFL.
And offense can't be that high either.
I understand that, brother, but at the same time, I got a lot of questions about the Falcons I want to get on. But you know, I'm gonna stick to the montage. It's embarrassing. I'm gonna stick to the montage. But like I said, I understand what you're saying about that. But when a team is bad, ain't you supposed to beat them up?
Yeah, you're supposed to beat them up. You're supposed to beat them up.
Wouldn't you be more concerned for my team if, let's say, we won 14-10 to 17-10? Like, y'all won 17-10 against the Falcons, bro. Lawrence, go sit down somewhere. They ain't that good. But we beat the brakes off of them.
I'm concerned for when y'all play somebody who has a good defense. I want to see how y'all stack. That's what I'm concerned about.
I mean, that's why I think that Dallas game in week 3, we're gonna learn a lot about Dallas and Philadelphia. That's gonna
y'all got them next week.
We got them next week, Sunday Night Football.
Get the hell out of here.
That's what Lamont, like what?
I think y'all gonna be in trouble, man. And you underestimated Dak. I told you, you made me a Dak fan. How disrespectful you was to the Dak attack, man.
But here's the
bad, man.
Fellas, I understand.
Matt Ryan way too much high praise. I tried to tell you.
I was wrong. I admit I was. You know, I hate admitting I'm wrong. I'm always loud, drunk, and going crazy, right? But Jay be like, this nigga Lawrence, man. I be trying to tell Big L, man. Big L be on that sauce. You can't tell him nothing.
So where the game at, Big L? Is it in Philly or is it in Dallas?
It's in Dallas. I'm scared, Lamont. I'm scared. It's in Dallas.
Yeah,
$1 billion playpen.
But look, I'm not even going to sit here. Jalen Hurts looked good this week, but again, the quality of defense is about to get a little better. It's about to get a little better, but Jalen Hurts didn't look good, man. And
that poise, Lamont, that poise.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm interested in that game. It should be good. I want to see that. I want to see that. I just want to see it. And I would be happy if they beat Dallas because there's no other team on this planet I hate more than the New England Patriots than a damn Dallas Cowboy fan.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Cowboys fans, I don't really
are
like
a-holes, man. They know it all and everything.
The team I actually don't like, though, is the Packers, though. I cannot stand the damn Packers. They've been beat up on my Bears for 30 years. I'm tired of their ass with a Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers back-to-back. Don't support them. How do you have two of the greatest quarterbacks back-to-back and only have 2 Super Bowls in 40 years with what? We never had anybody Hall of Fame quarterback. We had 1 year with Jim McMahon, wasn't broken in pieces. And, we won a Super Bowl with them. They have all of this. Don't get me started on the Packers, man.
Hey, Khalil Mack got a lot of patience with y'all because if I was Khalil Mack is easily the top 2 rushers in the league, defensive ends in the league. If I'm Khalil Mack, I'm trying to get out of there and get some money.
Yeah,
he just got paid a lot from the Bears.
He did?
Yeah,
okay,
he did.
But
he left the Raiders.
Right.
He left the Raiders and signed out. He got like $95 million.
Yeah, he signed. Okay. He played it down with the Bears.
Okay, but you don't think he want to win though?
Yeah, he do. He wants out.
You have to go out and come back, okay?
Okay. What's up, Bap? How you doing?
I have to come back.
Oh, okay. All right. She a Green Bay fan as well.
Oh, gosh. You done got her fired up, Jay.
Right. She had to come to defend her pack.
Hey, but y'all say all this about Dallas and being scared to go there. I'm scared. But what's the one weakness they got? And it's a major factor. I'm going to give y'all both a try.
They defense.
On defense or offense? Which one?
No. I'm saying just get anything. It could be
Jerry Jones and then the defense.
Okay. Y'all give up?
What is it?
Mike McCarthy is going to lose that game against the Eagles, bro.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy is going to lose.
He's a loser. He's a loser. He's a loser.
So y'all would agree if they do lose against Philly, it's going to be because of him, right?
Probably. I mean, they real coach is Dak Prescott.
Right.
No, I'm keeping it real. That's the real coach.
But they don't let Dak call the plays, though, do they?
No, but the team responds better to Dak than they do anything. Mike McCarthy was trying to give a fire and brimstone speech. My daughter can give a better speech. I get more fired up with my daughter coming here who don't even speak English yet than that mess he was saying. I was like, bro, come on.
Let's have a mojo moment.
Yeah.
Like Austin Powers. Let's get some mojo.
Come on. Yeah,
Jay called him fat neck.
Yeah.
Fat neck.
And then he was
like a size 3X.
Right.
5X, matter of fact.
Fellas, I'm about to dip on y'all, man. It's been real. I'm gonna have to catch y'all again next Tuesday to recap. We definitely got to talk about the Eagles and what they do Sunday night.
Definitely.
They about to go 0-3. San Fran about to kick that ass.
No, you mean 1-3. We won,
Kansas City. Yeah, out on the next 3, you about to be 3 losses. You're going to end up being 1-4 because San Fran ain't no joke. Dallas and Kansas City, you in trouble. In Carolina, you might get. Then Tampa Bay, you in trouble. Vegas, that's a toss-up. Detroit, you got a chance. LA, maybe.
Maybe.
Denver, maybe. New Orleans, that's a loss. New York, maybe. You got the Jets, maybe.
No, they both trash. Them W's.
Yeah, them W's. Them W's.
Yeah,
Easy.
you should
and
be.
you should beat Washington.
It depends on what Jalen Hurts is feeling like by this time in the season. He might be demoralized by week 12, 13.
God, you don't even give a brother a break. I'll see y'all later, man.
All right, man.
All
Thanks
right,
for
fella.
coming through. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that like, subscribe, bang that bell, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.